Good night, everyone.
Bye.
All new Destination X, Tuesday 10/9 Central on NBC.
NBC4 News at 11.
Now at 11, these are the scenes from Kerrville, Texas. Life and property literally hanging in the balance. Minutes matter as rescue crews and everyday people do what they can. And still, the number of people confirmed dead continues to rise. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Kathy Vara. Here is the latest on the flooding disaster tonight. 81 people have died, including 28 children. Many of those kids were attending summer camps in the area. Much of south central Texas is still experiencing rain and is under a flood watch tonight. President Trump has signed a major disaster declaration, which will provide resources for search and rescue efforts. Tonight, our Tracy Leong spoke to a boy from Southern California who survived the flooding. She joins us now live in the newsroom with his story. Tracy.
Yeah, Kathy, Kalen Cubina tells me he's grateful to be home in San Diego tonight, safe with his family, but is understandably very concerned about the others still missing.
Intense flash flooding, swallowing roads and sweeping away buildings and trees in central Texas when the Guadalupe River surged by nearly 30 feet in less than 2 hours Friday morning.
We looked outside and we just saw like an ocean out there. It's just like completely destroying everything. So we went onto the back lane, which is like just more elevation after that. And we sat there like safely for about 2 hours.
11-year-old Kalen Cubina recounting the horrific moments when his summer camp, La Junta, an all-boys outdoor program located on the banks of the Guadalupe River, started to flood.
We saw like whole cabin just floating down, and that's when we knew like things were getting actually real out there. Like we were starting to realize that this was a real natural disaster crisis.
Kalen had traveled from San Diego to attend Camp La Junta. It was only the second day of his month-long camp when the torrential rain hit the area. He says the counselors were the ones who jumped into action to help save more than 400 campers.
Counselors, they were amazing during this. Like they had wise decisions as a leader. They took us to safety when they needed to. They made quick decisions. They risked their lives for us.
Camp La Junta's sister camp, Camp Mystic, a Christian all-girls retreat, is located about 6 miles away, also on the banks of the Guadalupe River. Many of the girls from the camp are still missing, including a sister of Kalen's friend. Video shows the devastation at Camp Mystic with bedding and children's belongings covered in mud.
I was kind of just worried for like the safety of others, and I was kind of just thinking how like the situation would have been for those girls getting swept away.
Kalen has attended Camp La Junta for more than 5 years. The camp is close to 100 years old. Kalen tells me he's looking forward to returning next year, and he's hopeful they'll be able to rebuild. Reporting live in the newsroom, Tracy Leong. Kathy, back to you.
He is very brave. Tracy, thank you. We will continue to monitor the search and rescue efforts in Texas throughout the night. Join us on Today in LA starting at 4 a.m. Download the NBC LA app or head to NBCLA.com for the very latest information. Well, it may be hard to believe, but tomorrow marks 6 months since the Palisades and Eaton fires began. January 7th started like any other day, but by the end of it, we all knew Southern California would never be the same. Over the past 24 weeks, we have witnessed a push from our local leaders and people who care deeply about their communities to restore what was lost. But at the 6-month mark, many questions and concerns still remain. Is the soil healthy? Are the air and water clean? Will these neighborhoods that burned down many rich histories ever look or feel like they once did? Tomorrow, we are expecting an update on the recovery process. Governor Newsom will gather with local leaders to mark the milestone just before noon, and we will bring you coverage of that when it happens on NBCLA.com and the NBCLA app. Now, new here at 11, we are hearing from the family of a man who died in a hit-and-run crash in Paramount. His family shared this picture with us. Natividad Montalongo says he was going to work, as he had always done for the past 27 years, when he was hit and